So good morning everyone. So today I'm here to show you how I make my homemade chicken stock. It is made from an organic chicken and chicken feet. I don't know if you can find chicken feet, but it makes them so much more nutritious. Um, I make a homemade chicken stock on my wood stove. I don't know if everybody has a wood stove, but I have wood stove, so it cuts my electricity. You can do it on a regular stove. It doesn't matter. But I just do it on here because it's free, because I'm using the wood stove to keep my whole house anyways. So I'm putting it on here. I have a big pot. I have one chicken in there and 2 chicken feet. And then for this much water. There's this much water in there. And so I let it simmer here, probably for about 24 hours. They say the longer you cook it, the more nutrients you can take out of your vegetables and your meat and your bones and stuff. So after if I start making mine, just say in the morning, which is in the morning right now, and I'll have some again for supper. So it'll be cooking only for about 6-7 hours before I can start eating it, because it has been cooked. It's just not as nutritious because it hasn't been cooked for such a long period. Anyway, so here we go. I'll show you what I do. So I have one frozen organic chicken that my husband actually butchered. So we have one chicken, it's about 5 or 6 pounds. And then I have 2 chicken feet. They kind of look like this. They kind of look gross. And if you can overcome the grossness, they actually taste good. And they are super healthy, and they provide a lot of minerals and collagen into your stock, making it so much more nutritious. Sorry. And then the other thing I add, before I tell you what vegetables I add, I'll tell you what I add other than vegetables. This is raw organic apple cider vinegar. So I add, for this much, I would probably add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And why do I add apple cider vinegar? It's because it brings out the nutrients out of the stock, actually. So you don't need lots, but it's very helpful to make your stock so much more healthier. So we have a chicken with feet, apple cider vinegar. And then to season it, I don't add salt or anything. I add salt at the end before I eat it. I add peppercorns, and I have bay leaves. So for this, I would probably add about 3 or 4 bay leaves. I like the flavor, so you can add more. It doesn't make a difference. Mine are kind of cracked right now. I'm kind of going down on them. So like maybe this little handful of them, and I put it in. So right now what I have in my pot is just filtered or good water up to here. I have a chicken, 2 chicken feet, 2 onions, organic onions, and a whole clove of a head of garlic from our garden. So that's all that is in there right now. And I'm going to add peppercorns, probably about 5, 6, or whatever this is. I guess handful. I like the flavor, so. And then I add for vegetables. For vegetables, I have carrots. I have a whole bunch of carrots. I don't know if you can see everything that I have in here. They say you can dice them. I don't, because I like them whole, and when they're cooked, I just cut them in half and put them in a bowl. I'm sorry, the Joseph is making a little bit of noise. So I'm going to put my carrots in. Look, Joseph, the carrots are going in. These are your favorite. He actually thinks they are his favorite. He eats carrots all the time. Joseph, eat your carrot. And then on top of carrots, I have leeks. So I have a whole organic leek that I bought at the grocery store. Then I'm going to put the whole thing in. And then I add the leaves as well. People say you don't need to, but I do. I like it. I figured I might as well, instead of throwing it out, I might as well use it. And then I have a parsnip. I had 1 parsnip left in the fridge, so I'm just going to add it anyways. And this is celery root. I've taken a whole celery root and cut it into, I don't know, 8 parts. And I'm just going to throw the whole thing in. So that's it. So I have all my vegetables, a chicken feet, apple cider vinegar, which I'm going to add right now. It's a good thing I reminded myself. So I'll just eye it. So about that, and then I let it simmer. So it just sits here as it heats, it simmers slowly. And then by dinner I'll have a nice stock to eat. And then overnight it's still going to heat, and tomorrow it'll be a healthy, nutritious stock. Joseph, I'm almost done, baby. And so when it's done tomorrow, I will let it cool. I'll put it in jars and I will freeze it. That's it.